Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the memories and experiences that playing board games or tabletop games with friends and families can create. On this episode, we're going to be playing Stock Exchange. And it's not what you think. We're going to be using flowers in a pseudo abstract stock game with flowers that was created by the author. So normally that means not so great. However, the op has been coming out with some interesting games, and this is an interesting game. The way this game is going to work is that you're going to have a set of flowers that only you're going to see right now. So if you look under your name, you're going to have a set of flowers that are available to you in the game, and these are going to be what you're going to score your points off of. Now you can
so I
swap
shouldn't
these
tell you that
out.
all of mine are red.
Yes, you should do that totally.
Well, John, we can look in the feed and see what you
see.
have.
Oh, that's
You
true.
could.
All right.
I
so
have been
anyway,
vanquished.
These are very important because you're going to be running in these and betting on which ones you want in here to get your final score. And the way you're going to score on these, and I'll explain how these flowers move around here, but the tokens are going to move up this number track. And whatever value they're at the end of the game is going to be the value that you're going to get per one that matches. Now, one really important thing to realize in this game is that the flower that is farthest ahead, or flowers if they're tied that are farthest ahead, lose half their points. So they bust. So a stock will bust or stocks will bust during the game. So if you push red up really, really high, it's going to lose half its value at the end of the game. The game will end when the flower tokens meet a scoring flower. So throughout the game, you see where you have that 2-player mark, the 2 or 3-player mark, and the 4 or 5-player mark. As we pull flowers off, which I'll explain a little bit how to do that, off the flower bed here and place them on the board. They're going to go along the track from left to right, and or left clock. Which way would that be? That would be clockwise, and the flowers are going to be going counterclockwise. And when they meet, the game ends. The other way the game can end is if all 73 tokens are out of the bag, and then the game will end when we need to get tokens and we don't have them. In the game, you get 2 actions per turn, and what you're going to do is you can pick to place a flower out from the stock exchange. And when you place the flower out in the stock exchange, it goes to its bulb side, which is the opposite side of the token. Or you can exchange a card, or you can exchange a token from behind your screen here with one of them that's in the stock exchange. You can do one of those 2 actions up to 2 times. You can do the same one twice. You can do them in any order, but you got to do 2 basic actions. The additional thing you can do on your turn for actions is you can spend one of your shovels. If you spend a shovel, you get to do one of those actions again. Or once per game, you can use your shovel to clear the stock exchange. And a whole new row will be put out. Okay? When you clear the stock exchange and those tokens go out, they're gone out of the game. So the tokens in the bag here are evenly separated. So there's the same number of all of them in the bag. So if you get rid of a whole bunch of reds, you're going to know that red's really probably not going to have a high number, probably. So when you place from the stock exchange onto the board, it goes on its bulb side. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get different flowers around a grouping of flowers. If you do that, at the end of your turn, you're going to go through a couple different things. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to check to see if a group of the same type of flower is surrounded by other flowers. If a group is, and that's for every single one because this all happens simultaneously, those flowers will get removed from the board and placed on the scoring track. So they'll be starting to end the game as they come off. Now, bulbs do count to if a flower's surrounded, but they don't count towards the flower grouping yet. After you do that, you will flip any bulbs that have an open space beside them to their flower side. So what that means is when you pick cards from the stock or tokens from the stock exchange and put them on the board, they cannot become a group the same turn you do it. Does that make sense?
You're gonna have to repeat that because you froze on my screen and I got none of that.
This is a very important part of the game. The reason you're putting these on the board is you're trying to get groupings of flowers off the board. And the only way you get groupings of flowers off the board is if a grouping of flowers is surrounded by other flowers, meaning there's not an empty space beside your group of flowers. If that happens, then at the end of whoever's player's turn, they're going to remove that grouping of flowers simultaneously, all the groupings that meet that criteria, and place it on the board here. And that's going to start from the 4 or 5 player mark and go clockwise out, which helps raise the value of the flower. So every flower that you place on the board, the flower marker goes up for that flower, but it also gets the game closer to ending. So this is sort of like Arc Nova or whatever, where you're trying to make the 2 markers kiss to end the game. The big important part is when you put tokens out on the board, they go up on the bulb side when they go down. So what that means is it can count towards a group being surrounded, so it can be removed, but it can't count towards a group. After you remove the flowers, groupings of flowers, any bulbs that have an empty space beside them will flip to their flower side. So that means whatever tokens you put out can't be removed from the board on your turn. They would be removed on a future turn. Then you're going to remove the rightmost flower on the stock exchange and you're going to refill the row. Then it's going to go to the next player. They're going to take their 2 actions and it's going to go on and on until one of the game end conditions meet. If you did miss it, I'll explain the shovels again. The shovels will let you do an extra action on your turn. So either exchange one of your flowers, which is where you're trying to get the right combinations, get the most points, or you can use once per game. Each player can use a shovel to clear the stock exchange, which will clear it out.
Tokens go like they just get removed from the game.
There's a bag called the compost in the physical game. They just get removed from the game basically. So if you are not having a lot of 1 flower type in your hidden screen there and you want to screw over Evan because you notice that he kept getting I don't know what these flowers are called, orange flower a lot, then you can, and you saw a lot in the stock exchange, you could just plop them out. So,
well, I mean, the thing is though, like also having too many of them was a problem, right? Because if that flower color has the most, it busts and loses half its value.
That is correct. Right? At the end of the game, whatever flowers have the highest number, and they can be tied, all those flowers bust and they lose half their points. So that's the basic mechanics and gameplay. That's the whole game. It's going to start with John going first. So when John goes, he has to do 2 actions. Again, he can place a flower on the board, which will flip to the bulb side, or he can exchange a flower from his screen to one of them on the stock exchange, and he can do either one of those up to 2 times, or 2 separately, whatever you want. And then he can also use the shovel if he wants to perform one of those actions again.
So they could do a whole.
So when you plant 2.
No, you plant 1. You could do it twice if you want.
No, it let me plant 2 there, and I have my second action now.
No, maybe I'm wrong about that. I guess you plant 2.
Now, how many of each token are in this?
I don't know. They're evenly set up. Each person has 3, 6, 9, 10. So that's 40. Plus there's 7 on here. So 80, 120.
Oh, no, that wasn't. No, actually, no, that made me use one of my shovels. Never mind. Nope, you had it right.
Oh, it is just one?
Yep.
Okay. I thought.
So there's probably about like 15 tokens per flower or something like that.
Yeah, something close to that, I would think.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a shared board. That's interesting. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that board shared. Yeah.
So
So the only way to raise the flower value is to get them off of that board. Then.
That is correct. And the only way they can get off the board is if you have it surrounded by other things. So the grass counts as surrounding it. So for these white flowers, you'd have to have things all in those other empty spaces for it to be
Those
able
other
to
5
flower.
spaces. Yep.
Yeah. So that's the end of my turn, and it does all the cleanup steps for me. But in the game you have a player card. It has your turn, and then it has your cleanup at the end of your turn on the opposite side.
So is there anything special about the stock exchange about filling in from left to right?
So the thing with the filling in from left to right, not really. Like, you mean just the fact
Is
that
there any difference like that white flowers at the front and the orange ones in the back? Is there any difference between those? Because it seems like whenever you plant, you can just plant wherever you want from the chain.
Yes, you can. I'm trying to figure out what your question is.
Because I mean, it has like arrows on indicating, fill in basically from left to right. So it's kind of like, what does that do then? Is there like some like where we clear off like a far right one or something, or
Oh, you mean what in the
Yeah,
stock
like
exchange boxes? The
which
one on the
box
far right clears off at the end
okay.
every time. That's one of the end steps. And then
And so if that one's empty, it doesn't clear off. Because I'd actually planted it, so I didn't notice that. Okay. I just saw that happen there on Nathan's
Yeah.
turn there.
I think it's always whichever one's closest to the right. So one will clear off at the end of every round, right?
Well, I will have to see. I know for 100%, whatever's in the last box will clear. Yeah. I'm not sure that. I think it just clears the right box and then you move everything down, but we'll see. Have someone plant a flower, a red flower, and we'll find out real quick.
So they can make a whole series of this. They could have, a laundry one where you're making pairs out of your feet covering.
See, the yellow flower there was surrounded, so it went out, and now the yellow flower is worth 1 point.
No, everybody's just ignoring my dumb joke.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep, you are correct.
You can also do a bird one.
Nope. Got the library game day coming up. That's gonna be fun.
Okay, yeah, whatever one is the furthest right gets cleared. I just did that for testing there, so I can confirm.
I didn't watch at all what Evan did, but I don't think he put anything on the board. So
you could go back here and see.
Yeah, I planted twice.
He planted two on the board.
He did plant twice,
and he's the one that made the yellow clear.
Okay.
I think you put a purple and a red on the board.
Okay.
Okay. So all those oranges are coming out.
Ooh, orange got expensive real quick.
Okay.
I think the busting thing is an interesting mechanic that actually gives some depth to this game.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see how that turns out when John wins.
I don't know about that.
Hey,
Oh, he used a shovel.
he did.
Mm-hmm. I worry that everybody cares about the same plants or flowers.
Could be. Could be.
Could be.
Hmm. It's not. It's statistically probably unlikely, but yeah, I don't know. Could be.
Yeah,
Also, some people might be just trying to make things bust so they're safer with other things too. So you have to keep that in mind.
that's
Yep.
true.
Or just trying to sow some doubt about what they got.
Yeah, some discord.
Speaking of Discord, if you're watching this and not part of our Discord, join now.
Yep.
Look at that plug.
Plugs.
Yeah, but then you'd have to interact with people like us.
Which is a good thing. Don't listen to John. He's crazy. He don't know what we're talking
Don't worry. If John bothers you, we'll mute him.
about.
I'll mute myself.
He was like, "No, I'll beat you guys. I'll mute myself."
Oh no, don't.
No. No kidding. So a lot of people are just putting out towels. Not a lot of people are exchanging yet.
Nope.
What are you talking about? I've been exchanging all kinds. Like
That's
mixing
just
my hand up.
you. That's just you.
Maybe I'm happy with what I have.
For some reason, he thinks purple's good. Why would he
Who
think
does?
this?
Why does somebody think purple's good? I don't understand. Who thinks purple's good? Not me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to find out if he likes purple, log into the stream.
Nah, you shouldn't do that. That might give away some very pertinent details about my hand.
Ooh, somebody what? James did a wipe.
I did.
Interesting.
Oh, it was on board. Okay. That's nice that you can do a little see what happened, especially in that to see what got wiped.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Can?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Hey.
Oh, you mean in the bottom right?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, that bag goes too fast. There's like 37 left.
Well, that's because 2 people wiped.
Only one. I'm the only person that wiped.
No, I thought somebody wiped. Else wiped.
No, you'll see a blue shovel if someone wiped.
Yeah, I see a blue shovel right now.
I'll
I
show
know it's
you a blue shovel.
Yeah, just mine.
Your mother was a blue shovel.
Mother was okay.
Hmm. Uh,
Oh, that's nice. On your hidden information. It tells you how many points your thing is worth at that moment.
Yes.
Yeah. It
Which
does.
I have no idea what a good point score is yet, but
Well,
it
it's
tells
going to
me that
change.
mine is worth
anyway.
4 points. So.
Oh, the second wipey. That's a lot of red.
Can you only wipe once?
Yep, each player can only wipe once. So we only have 2 more wipes for the game. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow.
Hmm.
You guys sound like villagers from that cube game.
Yeah.
I won't mention the name because that might be.
Anyway. Alrighty then. So I'm getting worried here with this current grouping of stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, he uses a shovel too. Interesting. What do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I'm not entirely
So
sure.
tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
Nathan's doing finger calisthenics over there.
Yep.
Huh, we haven't got white on the board there. That's actually quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do now.
yeah, we do now. That's interesting.
Yeah, we do now.
Hmm.
Huh.
Is that what I want to do, really?
I'm not sure.
Why don't you run it by us and we'll tell you?
I don't think. I think I want to do this.
Bad idea.
And
Yeah, I don't know what
want to
Nathan's
do
thinking. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna come back on this feed and be like, "What was Nathan
this.
thinking?" Suboptimal.
So I'm gonna, for that library game day, I'm gonna run Nemesis Lockdown. It'll be okay because Nathan won't be there.
Aw. Okay. Do I want to do that?
Yes.
Nathan just leaves you hanging, closing the door of the escape shuttle once in front of you,
Yeah.
and it
He
burns
just,
that bridge.
It just makes me mad. Just makes me mad. That's what he does. Interesting. Oh, he's gonna trigger off the red.
That's a lot of red.
Yeah, the game almost ended right there.
I should have done something else first, but that's all right.
Hmm.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
hmm.
So
Wow.
next person to actually take anything off the board ends the game.
Correct.
Yeah, which somebody could do if they wanted to.
Or they can correct their portfolio for the maximum amount of points.
Yep, that's
Or
also
ruin purple.
I don't know. I think purple's pretty ruined as it is. It's also the worst.
Currently,
Sounds to
but
me
you
like
could,
somebody
you could pop
really
it all the
wants.
way up and drop it
Sounds to
down.
me like somebody
And that
really
would be
wants red to
saving
be
red.
fixed. Looks like somebody wants red to be saved.
Oh,
So I think that it means that we
someone
don't
just
want
talks
to
too
save
much.
it.
Blabbity blab blab blab.
Well, I know what one we want to be at least tied for worst.
Okay. Oh, and he's ending it. He's ending it. Oh, he's
yep.
ending it. So
I tied with Nathan.
who won?
Nice.
Oh, you guys. Oh, wow. That is really weird. So it's 250s and a 52. It's just 50 and 56 is the only points in this game.
Yep.
Okay.
But I won. No, it was. Did we tie out the whole way down? We must have because they're tiebreakers.
Um,
Yeah,
I don't even know that there are tiebreakers.
there is. I did watch the video, and basically, whoever has the most of the most valuable one
Okay.
is the tiebreaker. Then it goes the second most valuable, and so forth.
So what did you guys think of this one?
I won, so I liked it.
It's an interesting like little short game. But I mean, I would want for especially for like a stock game a little
Yeah.
more meat to it. But yeah, as far as like a here you go, we got 15 minutes. Let's get the game out. I like it.
All right.
So
Oh.
I had no idea what was going on for the first like 4 turns.
Yeah, that was
Then I figured it
also-
out.
Yeah,
I like it. This is definitely a game I'd be willing to play anytime, but I don't think I'd buy it.
Fair enough. So the big question is, do you guys want to play it again? Oh my gosh.
Oh wow,
there
that's
we go.
interesting.
Oh, it's wait for I'm first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're first.
I'm first.
I am not sure I will win based on my starting.
Huh? I got an interesting spread this time.
As do I. So we're just gonna kind of toss some crap out here and see what happens.
Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Was it really? I mean, was it? Was it?
I figured it was interesting, but I wasn't watching. Kidding. But am
I'll
I?
show you interesting.
That's so you interesting.
Your mother was interesting.
Everyone
Okay,
hates
she is a
red for
delight.
some reason. Like, let's just make red not work. Okay. There we go. Now we have every color out.
Okay.
Nathan gets the unfair 4th shovel.
I'm not sure I would call that unfair.
Unfair.
Uh,
I don't know. The person, who tied with you last time had the 4th shovel. And that was like the main reason why I think he got those points.
Hey, he's got 4 shovels.
And I had to go first. So I felt like it was the worst. Because I had no idea what I was doing.
We're
He
slowly
thinks
moving
John
those flowers
protests
up.
too much.
So slowly. Did the world's slowest flowers.
you're the world's slowest flower.
Don't make me come over there, child.
Not sure that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I have no idea how to play this.
You can. Well, you can't pass. Just randomly put flowers on the board.
I'm doing a chaos move. You know what I'm doing? Look at that. Makes no sense. Or does it?
Not sure.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Okay.
Is it possible to actually fill that board and not have a spot to place?
No.
No.
Something will get covered.
By the very nature of if it's already completely surrounded, the bulb won't flip over. By nature of that alone.
Yeah. But in playtesting, they're like, dang it, we got to think of something.
I will say, you know what? It feels like it takes forever for it to get back to your turn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's mainly because of Nathan. He wasn't paying attention. Good. Oh, he wiped it.
I was paying attention, but you apparently weren't.
All that purple gone.
Interesting.
Okay.
Like, how is it that I'm the fastest player at this?
I don't know. It's an anomaly. Okay.
I did not like that. That feels dumb. Why'd you do that?
Someone sounds like they're being spicy today.
If you'll just
Did they
tell
not
me what
get
you
their
have
nap?
in your hand,
You
I
can just
can
look
help.
at the stream.
That would
And what
be
I have in my
cheating.
hand has zero help. Like my hand is actually the pure chaos hand. I'll just say that's what I feel like.
I think someone's a little angry they didn't win the last game.
No, I had like a
grumpy.
cool thing I was gonna do, and you broke all of the cool things I was gonna do.
You broke the cool.
John has
broke
10
the cool, Evan.
yellows,
the cool.
and that's why he's upset with that.
Nope. You have no idea what I have.
You can't handle the truth. Okay.
I just realized we have everything on the board. That's
Mhm.
a lot quicker than last time.
Yes.
Side note, John, looking at the times, you are not the quickest there. Everyone is quicker than you currently.
Oh.
Lies.
Oh.
Oh, someone used a lot of shovels there.
Used all
Yep.
my shovels. All.
I see that.
Didn't even wipe the board with them.
Hmm.
Nathan, use all your shovels to place in every single spot.
He could.
You could send all of them there.
That would be hilarious. That'd be like, oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. Like that literally will clear the board all but 4 tiles.
Yep.
The game breaks as it tries to figure out scoring
Yeah.
at that point.
I might even end the game. I don't even know.
Do it, Nathan. Do it.
No.
Do it.
Do it for the views.
Do it.
Do it, you coward.
Do it. You don't even need to use all your shovels. You just need to use 2
Don't.
of them.
Yep.
And you'll have 1 left.
Come on, Nathan. Do it.
Do it.
Break
You
the
know what?
game.
I got
Break
more
the
important
game.
things to
Break
do.
the game.
Break the game.
Okay.
Because if you do it now, that means that James probably won't win.
Oh, he's swapping stuff out.
Yep.
Evan can do it. Evan can break the game.
Evan could break the game.
Evan should break the game. Like literally, you can be in control of all the destinies.
All the destinies, huh?
All the destinies.
Every all.
All
of
of it.
them.
All of it. All of it.
Yeah, there's a lot gonna come come off the board soon.
At this point, he'd wipe the board all but 5.
We're doing it because I want to see what happens.
I appreciate this. I think
I think that is going to end it.
It did end the game.
it's going to make red worthless.
Yeah, and it really hurts me because I have 2 in every one of them. I was planning on like fixing my
gosh.
score this round. Like I needed to have more turn. I was going to do like a lot of
Nathan
swapping.
won.
Yeah. Because I swapped all the purple and red out.
I take it back. This is a stupid game.
Hey, I can't.
That was what I was going
Okay.
to do. Like,
but
it
I was
never
even going
got
to try
me.
and figure out what my score would have been.
Yeah, it never even got to me. So yeah, I never got a chance to like fix mine because that's like what I needed was just one more action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that it just immediately ends. Yeah, it's like because there's like a number of like actions you miss.
Yeah, it's definitely a short game.
I still have 3 shovels to use too.
Yeah, I
I
still had
had
all 3
shovels
of mine.
left last time. Yeah.
Yeah,
The game does end really quickly.
This
Yeah.
game's not designed for planning optimal turns and
No.
No.
And yeah, that's the kind of game I like. So yeah,
Well, let's end on a happy note here. That was our playthrough of Stock Exchange. So if you are interested, game's available. I don't believe it's a very expensive. Well, they are wooden tokens for the little flowers, so it might be up there. I'm assuming this is like a $40 game. But anyway, if you like it, great. If not, well, we saved you some money. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. But either way, hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.
$30.